How did your life change? Did you get the guy? Did you get the job? Is your house any bigger? Did money just magically, get put in your pocket? What positive happened in your life after you just tore that?
She did not expect the kind of dragging she got from just a single video. She made a video just, all those people that like tell you this is elegant and this is not elegant. Let me play the video for you all to watch, then I'll come back and talk about it. So now, what she said in the video, that is what got a lot of people really angry. A lot of women were very angry and they were making a lot of stitches on this video. What did she say? She was saying that if you want to look sexy and elegant, and when you are in Miami going to the club, you don't need to expose your body, you don't need to dress and look like a hooker and everything. You can dress the way I'm dressed. And she was just wearing a pant trouser and a tube top, and she was not even elegant to start with. It looks like you can't even dress like that. If you want to be elegant dressed, you can't be dressed like that and go to a club. And that's what got a lot of people talking. Hey guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Mara Davis and I'm back again with another interesting video. And if it's your first time seeing my face, you're welcome and thank you so much for joining today. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Put in the comment section what you think about this conversation that we are having today. I want to know your opinion down in the comment section. I have a few stitches to share with you all which are very interesting, and a lot of people were very pissed off by what she said. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think what she said makes sense and the way she's dressed is appropriate for going to a club in Miami? And don't forget, Miami weather is usually hot, and she's dressed like that to a club in Miami. Let me know what you all think down in the comment section.
Things like this are just so stupidly funny to me, right? She could have just minded her business and just said, like, I wanted to dress modestly, like, and girls, like, we can dress modestly. The framing of that video anyway, even if she said something like that, does leave a lot to be desired because it's not exactly great. But she continued by putting in the caption to basically be like, you don't want to look like these whores. You don't want to look like these people that are like hookers, like on the street. And it's like, so your reason for dressing modestly is to gain the attention of a man, because why else would you be calling women like whores and hookers, or insinuating that they're whores and hookers? You suggest that dressing modestly will or insinuating that dressing modestly will gain the attention of a man, and that's how you would do it, when we all know that modesty has nothing to do with gaining the attention of a man, regardless. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a three-piece suit. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a bikini, because if a man sees you in one way, if they genuinely think that women are objects, or they think that they're second-class citizens, or they think any other way of a woman besides being a human being with feelings, then it doesn't matter how you dress. They are still going to treat you the same way. This entire movement of like being modest will get you like respected needs to fucking die, because it's just not true. And you think to yourself, it might look good in theory, it might actually make sense on paper, but it doesn't look good on paper, because there's nothing to suggest that dressing a certain way will make somebody act a certain way towards you. And this video is insinuating that they'll make, like, I don't know, your life better, or it'll make people treat you differently or treat you better because you dress modestly. And if you've like lived in the real world, that does not work. Ever. The entire notion that modesty culture is needed for women to get out of a hole that they didn't dig, to be respected in a society that doesn't view them as literal people, is absolutely fucking bullshit. If you want to dress modestly, that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to dress modestly, that's also perfectly fine. But to conflate the two into thinking that one will garner you a certain level of respect and the other one doesn't is hogwash. It doesn't gain you like any respect, because the primary character that you're appealing to does not see you as a person, because they place your value on what you are wearing and how you present yourself instead of like actually talking to you and getting to know you. This video insinuates that a woman not showing skin is a value that determines her worth. And that is oversimplifying a problem that literally cannot be.
She said she wish it was true. You're wearing church slacks to the bar. Be fucking that judgy, sour, soggy, pamper ass attitude and that DJ Tanner bang with that freshly out the pack AliExpress bundle taped to the back of your head. There's not a fucking you can tell me, okay? Those who dress like hoochies or free hookers are there to get their back blown out, most likely, not proselytize and convert people to Christianity, you fucking knob. Look, sis, if you want to dress like you sell Cutco knives or timeshare insurance up and down Ocean Drive, that's your prerogative. No one's stopping you. Just leave the rest of us the fuck, because we don't care. She said she wish it.
So I used to have a modesty phase. I know, right? Shocker, me being modest, but I was in a vulnerable mind state. My self-esteem was just like had shot. And I was watching a lot of dating coaches on TikTok, such as yourself. So I decided to take myself out to brunch in my little modest outfit. And eventually I'm approached by a man, seemed friendly. But then throughout the course of our conversation, he asked me how much it would cost to spend the evening with me. So do with that information what you will.
She said she wish it.
Ma'am, all you did was travel back to 2008, giving the girls business casual realness. So you're technically not dressing any differently. But I hope the interview goes well in the morning.
She said she wish.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the outfit. I was gonna actually say you kind of ate that one. But girl, don't ever come for us like that. We don't live there. So we showing ass. Cause when we go home, we ain't doing that.
I guess I dress like a free hooker when I go out every single night of the week. But I end up back home by myself because how you dress and your actions, they don't always align. You can control your actions. Just because you dress scantily doesn't mean you're available, doesn't mean you're a hooker. Now, as a promoter, I'm going to tell you, do not listen to this girl because if you try to come to my section dressed like her, you cannot get in. She don't know what she's talking about. Go to dinner like that. The club, she's setting you up for failure. She's setting you up to get sent home at the door. Don't listen to that girl.
Her entire profile is about being a proud gold digger and like finding a wealthy man. Like it's all about enhancing your desirability as a potential mate for financial stability. I do not mean this in a derogatory way in the slightest, but to me, that has a whole lot in common with being a sugar baby. Like, you can act like you're morally superior in your little pantsuit and bolo tie to all these women who have the audacity to wear a mini dress in 100-degree heat, but that doesn't change the fact that you have something real essential in common with them, which is using how certain kinds of men see you for financial stability, which is fine. Like, that's none of my business. But the fact is, the minute that you self-ID as a proud gold digger, you are gonna have more in common with most sex workers than not.
The last part was absolutely unnecessary, and I need women to understand when you say things like this, you're further perpetuating the patriarchy because you're centering men around what you wear. If you want to wear Lane Bryant business slacks in this scorching Miami heat, that's perfectly fine. If you want to wear Fashion Nova thongs and show some ass, that's perfectly fine. But I need us to stop pinning each other against one another because the men already do that, and we're giving them more ammunition. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, wear what makes you feel happy, wear what you can afford, okay? I'm so tired of this discussion. The whole modesty, the whole BBL, hooker fashion, whatever. It's tiring. Let's not do this.
If you're gonna slut shame people, can you at least have some drip? Like, damn. You're really giving people like me who dress modestly a bad name because you can be modest, elegant, sexy, not slut shame people, and still look good. I pulled some exhibits. This outfit is really cute. I'm gonna buy this. This one's even simpler than what the girl in the original video had on. So much better. Another one. Another one. I also am gonna find this dress. And literally all of these women. Look how gorgeous their outfits are. You can dress modest and sexy and not slut shame other women and not look like a 2004 yearbook photo.
It's this quote by Nelson Mandela. I'm going to paraphrase. The man who looks down upon you or speak low of you is less than you. Because the man who is better than you or above you does not care about you. Point being, classy, elegant, whatever you want to label it, that's what you truly are. You wouldn't care what anybody else is wearing. You just be doing your own thing like you should. There's never a need to shame anyone or to drag anyone down to prove your point. If you have to do that, perhaps there's a part of you that is twitching to put a little hooker, free hookery game on, and you can't. Figure that out. Some shadow work would help. Let people dress how they want to dress. You keep, wear your slacks in Miami, ma. You good.
One thing that I have always had problems with modest women is that they can never just be modest and mind their business. You know what I mean? They always have to make videos where they're like, oh, I love being modest, unlike these cheap hooker whores. Like, what was the reason to bring another woman down in order to say that, oh, I like dressing this way? You know what I mean? And for me personally, I feel like modesty, classiness, elegance is not just the way that you dress, it is your mindset and the way that you treat other people. Like, if you want to dress modestly, that's beautiful. I think that is a beautiful thing. But then, like, just do it. Like, why do you have to bring somebody else down for not wanting to dress modest?
This TikTok genuinely just like rubbed me so wrong and like just made me so sad, especially since it's coming from women. Like, why are we continuing to perpetuate this competition between women? Like, why? Men are already doing this to us. Society is already doing this to us. Like, why are we doing it too? And it's just like, I went to school for 4 years in Miami, and that, her mindset, and I guess that competition and just being like mean to women, that's just such a Miami mindset, unfortunately. And I'm sure that's not like what she intended or whatever with the video or the TikTok, but I don't know. I just feel like that's how it came across. I also just think, like, if you want to be classy or whatever, that's how you want to dress, that's totally cool. That's fine. But why can't you do so without judging or putting down other women? I feel like that's so much easier. I also just think that it feeds into, like, a victim-blaming mindset. Like, oh, because she's dressing a certain type of way, she's asking for this type of attention, or she wants this type of treatment, or she's wants this person to do something. I'm sure that's not her intention. I don't think that's what she was trying to like insinuate, but like that's just how it rubbed me, and that's like kind of the message that I feel like it was feeding into. But some girl in the comments said elegance does not equate to being mean, or so she's something like that, and that's so true, because being mean, that's not elegant at all. But yeah, no hate to this creator or anything, but yeah, this message was just like really ugly. That TikTok was just like the message, the point, it was just really ugly to me, but that's just my opinion. So
there is not one thing sexy about what you got on. You were dressed like a 2000s language arts teacher going to the club for the first time in 9 months. Nothing sexy or elegant about what you got on.
Serious question. Why is such a pillar of the modesty movement talking shit and talking down on other women? Like, y'all do know y'all are allowed to dress how you want to dress and be who you want to be and do what you want to do without putting other women down. And then at that point, I no longer even take you seriously, because intentions matter and preferences come from a place. So are you really dressing modestly because it makes you feel more beautiful? Or are you dressing modestly because we live in a patriarchal society that tells you as a woman your value is in your body? And by covering your body, you are somehow more valuable than a woman who doesn't. If you don't want to show skin, don't show skin. But you know what you also don't have to show up as? Being a bitch, unprovoked, for no reason to other women minding their.
And here is my thought about this particular conversation. When you're talking about modesty, when you want to dress modest, I feel like modesty dressing is like an individual thing. If you want to dress modest, yes, dress modest, and you do not have to look down on other women that decide to wear what they feel comfortable on. If you wearing, jalamia all over your body, you don't want to show any skin, makes you feel comfortable as a woman, makes you feel beautiful as a woman, why don't you just continue doing that? Why do you have to look down on people that are wearing bomb shorts, wearing skimpy skirts, wearing a very short sexy gown, wearing a very open, you know, cleavage gown and top? Why do you have to look down on them, thinking that you are better off than them, or thinking that you are going to get more attention because you are all covered up than someone that is wearing a bomb short? It doesn't work that way. And if you are dressing because you want to impress a man, not because of yourself, you are actually doing it wrong. And I just feel like most people that dress modesty, most people actually, they feel like they are better off people that just decide to wear what they feel that they are comfortable on. Anybody can be comfortable on anything to dress to any particular occasion. You don't have to, there's not a particular cloth for a particular occasion. I can decide to wear any clothes I want to wear to any occasion, and because I just feel beautiful and I feel comfortable with the clothes. It doesn't have to do with me me trying to attract men or trying to be better off other women. So I feel like that's what got people pissed off. She's trying to make a point that she's actually better off with the way she dressed, elegant. And this elegance, people that make content like this on TikTok trying to say this is elegance and this is not elegance, these are what looks good on you, these are what you like, not really what necessarily everybody's going to like and enjoy. And just do you. And I feel like do not just, unless the dressing is tacky or is actually like different colors that doesn't even match, then you can say one is not elegant. Not when some people are feeling comfortable, they can wear their swimsuits out like that. They can wear their bomb shorts, a very short bomb short. They can wear their very nice sexy gown and they are comfortable with it. You don't tell them that they are not dressing elegant, and that doesn't stop them from getting good men to be attracted to them. So that's when you're dressing all covered up, you're going to have good men in your table or whatever. And there was a stitch that someone was saying that she was actually all dressed up, like there was no skin showing. She went out and she got people asking her that how much it is for the night. So it doesn't really matter. Just wear what you're comfortable in and just forget about the men and just wear what you feel beautiful in. I feel like that's what women should do most, and try to wear what they feel comfortable on. So alright, that is it about this video, and thank you so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and all of that good stuff, and put that in the comment section. We need to continue this conversation down in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.